The Nasha Mukt Yuva for Vikasit Bharat campaign will be organized by 123 spiritual organizations across the country. These organizations were part of the historic Kashi Youth Spiritual Summit and will now take this movement to every corner of India. As part of this effort, 2,000 programs will be organized nationwide. Each program will focus on educating and inspiring young people to adopt a drug-free and healthy lifestyle. This initiative also includes the Nashamukt Yuva Pledge, calling upon youth to commit themselves to building a drug-free society. The campaign also encourages youth to take the Swadeshi Bharat Pledge, which reaffirms their commitment to prioritizing indigenous products, ideas, and innovation. This pledge aims to channelize the energy of young citizens towards self reliance, constructive action, and positive nation building, ensuring that they actively contribute to a healthy and a progressive Bharat. Youth is the energy of any nation, and the power of youth has an important contribution in the development of society and country. Therefore, it is very important that the maximum number of youth join the Drug Free India campaign. Accepting this challenge of the country today, we unite under the Nashamuk Bharat Abhiyan and take a pledge that not only the community, family, and friends, but also ourselves will be doing the drug-free campaign and adherence because change should start with ourselves. So towards this, I invite everyone present here to join for taking the pledge for Nashamuk Yuva for Vikasit Bharat. I invite each one to please repeat the pledge after me. I pledge that I will do everything possible to the best of my ability, to make my country drug-free. Jai Hind. We will now take the pledge for Swadesh Apnavo, Atmanirbhar Bharat Banavo. I once again kindly request everyone to please repeat the pledge after me. I promise that in my daily life, I will make every effort to use only those products made in India and contribute to building an Atmanirbhar Bharat. We now warmly invite Bhavinaben Hamsukbhai Patel to share a few words with us. From the Paralympic podium to becoming world number one in her sport, she stands as a shining example of courage and perseverance. Please welcome Bhavinaben Patel.
பவினா பெண் ஹஸ்முத் பாய் பட்டேல் அவர்களை நம்முடன் சில வார்த்தைகள் பேச அன்புடன் அழைக்கிறோம். பாரா ஒலிம்பிக் மேடையில் இருந்து தன்னுடைய விளையாட்டில் உலகத்திலேயே நம்பர் 1 இடத்துக்கு வந்தது வரைக்கும் அவங்க தைரியத்துக்கும் விடாமுயற்சிக்கும் ஒரு பிரகாசமான உதாரணமாக இருக்காங்க. பவினா பெண் பட்டேல் அவர்களை கரகோஷத்துடன் வரவேற்கலாம்.
Namaskaram everyone. क्या बोलूं समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. इतना सारा प्यार. मेरे पास कोई शब्द नहीं है कि मैं कुछ बता सकूं. बस मैं सद्गुरु को थैंक्स कहना चाहती हूँ, ईशा फाउंडेशन को थैंक्स कहना चाहती हूँ कि मुझे यहाँ पे इनवाइट किया और इतना अच्छा पॉजिटिव एनर्जेटिक माहौल मुझे देखने को मिला. मैं सच्ची में इतना पॉजिटिव अपने आप को आज फील कर रही हूँ. Because of you all guys. Thank you so much. और मैं ये बात जरूर कहना चाहूंगी कि जो हमारे पैरा एथलीट है, जो उनके पास किसी के पास पैर नहीं है, हाथ नहीं है, आंख नहीं है, बॉडी जस्ट पार्ट. दिमाग से अगर हम कुछ सोच नहीं सकते, मेरे हिसाब से वो डिसेबल है. और हम सभी के पास भगवान ने इतनी अच्छी शक्तियां दी है, इतना अच्छा पावर दिया है, हमें उसको यूज करना है. और यस, मुझे ये बताते हुए बहुत ही खुशी हो रही है कि ईशा फाउंडेशन जो ग्रामीण आबादी के लिए जो इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, सद्गुरु इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. सच्ची में मैं तो मतलब इतनी बड़ी फैन हो गई कि मुझे आज बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि सच्ची में मुझे आज यहाँ पे आने का मौका मिला. और बहुत सारी बातें हमारे माननीय स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर साहब ने कह दी है. मैं बस हर किसी को एक ही बात बोलना चाहती हूँ. देखिए, टैलेंट हर किसी में होता ही है, वो बाय बॉर्न होता है, बस उसको समझना होता है, उसको एक माध्यम चाहिए. और यहाँ की भूमि को वो माध्यम मिल रहा है ईशा फाउंडेशन से, सदगुरु से। बस उनका साथ है, उनका सपोर्ट है, तो आप जो सपने देख रहे हो वो पाना मुश्किल नहीं होगा, आप पा ही लोगे। बस अपने आप में कॉन्फिडेंस रखिए, अपना जज्बा बरकरार रखिए और बड़े सपने देखिए और सपने साकार करने के लिए अपने अंदर एक आग लगाइए, ताकि आप जो पाना चाहते हो, किसी भी फील्ड में पाना चाहते हो, जो करना चाहते हो, सब कर सकते हो। कोई बाउंड्रीज आपके लिए है ही नहीं। जस्ट डू इट। थैंक यू वेरी मच। गुरुदेव, मैं आपके
I'm
लिए
sure players and audience alike feel truly uplifted by your words today, Bhavinaben.
கண்டிப்பா உங்களுடைய வார்த்தைகளால்
सदगुरु जी, मैं आपके लिए एक छोटी सी गिफ्ट लाई हूँ।
Our Honorable Minister, Dr. Manshuk Mandavya, he has to take leave now since he has a flight to catch. We thank our Honorable Minister for gracing the 17th Gramosavam of Isha Foundation with his presence and inspiration.
மாண்புமிகு அமைச்சர் டாக்டர் மாண்டவியா அவர்களுக்கு தங்களுடைய வருகைக்கும் கிராமோத்சவ நிகழ்ச்சியை சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக கலந்து கொண்டு சிறப்பித்தமைக்கும் நன்றி வெளிப்படுத்துகிறோம்.
It is with great joy that we now invite Grandmaster Vaishali Ramesh Babu to address all of us.
மிகுந்த மகிழ்ச்சியோடு கிராண்ட் மாஸ்டர் வைஷாலி ரமேஷ் பாபுவை நம்முடன் பேச அழைக்கிறோம். இந்திய சதுரங்கத்தில் ஒரு முன்னோடியாகவும் நாடு முழுக்க இருக்கிற இளம் சாதனையாளர்களுக்கு ஒரு உத்வேகமாகவும் இருக்கிற அவருடைய பயணம், அர்ப்பணிப்பு, புத்திசாலித்தனத்துக்கும் ஒரு சாட்சி.
நமஸ்காரம் எவ்ரிவன். இங்க பயங்கரமான ஒரு பாசிட்டிவ் எனர்ஜி நல்லா ஃபீல் பண்ண முடியுது. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the gracious presence of Sadhguru. Thank you for everything you do. Yeah, I'm very, very happy to be here, and I'm very happy and honored to share the stage along with you. I'm equally honored to share the stage with Mansukh ji, Saina ma'am, and Bhavina ma'am. Your dedication, perseverance, your achievements, everything like inspire us so much. Thank you very much for whatever you have done all these years. இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு பிரம்மோத்சவம்ல பங்கேற்றதுல எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு, ரொம்ப பெருமையாவும் இருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு பார்த்த மேட்சஸ் எல்லாமே நான் லைக் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் நான் பார்க்குறேன். வாலிபாலாக இருக்கட்டும், த்ரோ பாலாக இருக்கட்டும், இவ்வளோ இன்டென்ஸாக மேட்ச் போயிட்டு இருந்துச்சு. அண்ட் எல்லாருக்குமே வந்து என்னோட பெஸ்ட் விஷஸ். வின்னர்ஸ் லூசஸ்ன்னு இல்லை, நீங்கள் இந்த களத்தில் இறங்கினதே ஒரு பெரிய வெற்றி. அண்ட் எனக்கு இப்போ ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் கேம் எல்லாமே வந்து நம்ம காம்படிஷனாக பார்க்காம அது ஒரு நம்மளை ஒரு பர்சனாகவே நமக்கு நிறைய கற்றுக் கொடுக்கும். நான் வந்து செஸ் வந்து ஒரு 15 வருஷமாக ஆடிட்டு இருக்கேன். அண்ட் எனக்கு செஸ் வந்து லைக் ஃபோக்கஸ், கான்சன்ட்ரேஷன், பேஷன்ஸ் லைக் நிறைய கற்றுக் கொடுத்துருக்கு. ஒரு வின் அண்ட் லாஸ் எப்படி பார்க்கறது, நம்ம அதை எப்படி சமமாக எடுத்துக்கிறது, லைக் அம்புலாக எடுத்துக்கிறதுன்றது போல நான் நிறைய கற்றுருந்துருக்கேன். இப்போ இருக்கிற இதில் வந்து நம்ம எல்லாருமே வந்து ஏதோ ஒரு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸில் கலந்துக்கணும்னு நான் நம்புகிறேன். அது நமக்கு நிறைய கற்றுக் கொடுக்கும். ஆஸ் அ பர்சனாக நம்மளை நிறைய டெவலப் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இந்த பிரம்மோற்சவம் வந்து ஒரு 17 வருஷமா நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. எனக்கு இப்போ இந்த வாட்டி வாய்ப்பு கிடைச்சதுக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமைப்படுறேன். இந்த ஈஷா ஃபவுண்டேஷன் அண்ட் சத்குருஜிக்கு ரொம்ப தேங்க் பண்றேன். இங்க இவ்ளோ பேர் கூட இருக்கிறது எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாவும் மகிழ்ச்சியாவும் இருக்கு. லைக் அதான் எனக்கு ஒரு பெரிய பாசிட்டிவ் எனர்ஜி ஃபீல் பண்றேன். லைக் ஐ திங்க் எல்லாருக்குமே அப்படிதான் இங்க இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். யா ஃபுல் அண்ட் ஐ saw லாட் ஆஃப் women participating. எனக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப கனெக்ட் பண்ண முடிஞ்சது. லைக் எல்லாருமே வந்து அவங்க ஆர்ட் கொடுத்து விளையாண்டாங்க. லைக் உயிர் கொடுத்து ஆடுறாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி ஒவ்வொருத்தருமே சரி. அண்ட் பெஸ்ட் விஷஸ் டு எவ்ரி ஒன். ஐ ஜஸ்ட் ஹோப் திஸ் event continues to grow. அண்ட் இப்போ நம்ம நம்பர்ஸ் கேட்டோம். நம்ம லைக் 60,000 பேருக்கு மேல இது பண்ணாங்க, பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அண்ட் 12,000 மேற்பட்ட விமன் வந்து கலந்துருக்காங்க. ஐ ஜஸ்ட் ஹோப் திஸ் நம்பர் கீப் க்ரோயிங். அண்ட் thank you once again for inviting me here today. And yeah, let's just not only celebrate the winners, but the spirit that brought us all together here. Yeah, thank you once again.
Thank you. Your encouragement is sure to motivate all the participants here. Thank you, Vaishali. Now it's our honor to invite Saina Nehwal to address this gathering.
ஊக்கமளித்த வார்த்தைகளுக்கு வைஷாலி அவர்களுக்கு நன்றி. சாய்னா நேவால் அவர்களை இப்போது பேச அழைக்கிறோம்.
Good evening, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Sadhguruji, thank you so much for inviting me for this superb sports day today. I really enjoyed it. Sadhguruji सब चीज में मास्टर है. मेडिटेशन में मास्टर हैं, डाइट में मास्टर हैं, और आज मैं उनको ब्रांड एम्बेसडर ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स भी घोषित कर देती हूँ. Energy, 15,000 people here, and we have played so many international matches. We have played so many national matches. I think Sports Minister sir just left. I wanted to say, कुछ यहाँ से सीखना पड़ेगा. I mean, I can't believe it. It is either happening in cricket or here. You know, we should definitely learn how to grow sports in India. We are so talented. Today, of course, men's jo khele aaj volleyball was fantastic, superb. Congratulations to all of you. But I was amazed to see our women. Wow. I mean, you people, such long rallies. Hats off to you. You are so good. I mean, I think we are just a little bit lazy. You know, Indians are a little lazy, but we are so talented. We are so good. When we can be best in studies, I think we can be excellent in sports. It's just that I think वो थोड़ा belief कम रह जाता है somewhere, you know. I think you can see the craze of pickleball growing like anything in India. But I just want, you know, the youngsters to see how the sports are played. And today, after seeing throw ball, volleyball, I can learn so much from it. You know, when I started playing badminton, I didn't know कैसे खेला जाता है, क्या होता है. I just used to see my parents play in a club. And I was like, मैं कोई भी sports person बन जाऊंगी, but not badminton because my parents used to play it. We moved to Hyderabad from Haryana, and I was telling my parents, you know, I want to play some sport because I love sports. And they were like, at the age of 8, अब यहाँ पे इसके friends नहीं है, language is the issue. Now she's going to torture us, so we should put her in karate. So I did karate for 1 year, and I was so happy, you know. I was really enjoying it. You know, especially the competition with boys. I really liked it. But I requested my parents कोई ऐसा sport में मुझे डालो जहाँ पे इतनी पिटाई नहीं खाने को मिले. You know, I was getting hit a lot in that. So then they were like, badminton is really big in Hyderabad. Of course, you all know about Gopi sir, Gopi Chand sir. So they were like, badminton is really good. And I was like, oh shit, I have to play badminton now. And It's like I didn't have any role model to look up to. We didn't have any female player before who actually crossed first round or second round. It was just one lady, housewife, who told me, Saina, you can be my Olympic champion, and that's my mom. And today, after so much of experience, I can't believe housewife can have a dream. And she made me a champion. At the age of 9, when I was like, मुझे scientist बनना है, मुझे पापा is a scientist, okay? So मुझे scientist बनना है, मुझे ये बनना है, वो बनना है. But she was someone who used to love sports, and she was like, नहीं, मेरी बेटी Olympic player बनेगी. Or I will really make sure she does that. So when one lady can think that, today after watching you all, I was like, you all should be motivational speakers. You all should come forward and speak. क्योंकि I think city में आजकल जो बच्चे हो गए हैं, थोड़े से I think fragile हो गए हैं, and they are all little bit like कल ही world champion बन जाना है. It's not going to happen. You have to practice for 20 years, 25 years to be the best. I started at the age of 9, and I got my world number one ranking at the age of 25. I waited for it so long, and it was just my belief that yes, I can do it. Role model nahi hai to kya hua? I have to achieve it. I wanted to show my mom that she is not wrong. I think it was just the belief of her and my hard work. People say that I was like a tiger on court, and I think I really liked that compliment. And today I've seen so many tigers here, and I just want to, when we are going to host the 2036 Olympics, it is such a positive sign that we are going on the right direction. It's just that we have to make sure our younger generation watches a lot more matches. And then such matches, I just request Sadhguru ji that पूरे इंडिया में आप कंपटीशन रखिए प्लीज. स्पोर्ट्स को आपकी जरूरत है. आज आपने एक्चुअली स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर सर को भी हैरान कर दिया होगा कि ये क्या है, बिकॉज दिस इज अमेजिंग टू सी दैट यू कैन डू एनीथिंग पॉसिबल सर. आई एम अ बिग फैन ऑफ योर्स, एंड I just love the way you talk. You're such calm, relaxed person. We need that positivity. Sometimes when we go to events, when people call me to talk, I get nervous to talk. I don't know how to speak what is there in the heart. But when sir speaks, it's everything natural, and the way he is like, keep yourself relaxed, calm. And when I see legends like Roger Federer, Sachin Tendulkar, and little bit of me, when I see myself on court, I was so happy that I could keep myself relaxed and calm in tough situations. So we just need to have three things. I think be relaxed in tough situations, be confident, and hard work. Hard work is everything, and without that, there's no shortcut. You have to keep working hard. And once again, thank you so much, Isha Foundation. Thank you so much, Sadhguruji. We have to just make sure India is a sporting nation. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Hearing from a champion like you means a lot to everyone here today. Thank you very much, Saina Nehwal.
தங்களுடைய வார்த்தைகளுக்கு நன்றி திரு சாய்னா நகர்வால் அவர்களே.
Sadhguru has unlocked countless possibilities for all of us to experience life in its fullest depth and vibrance. Gramotsavam is once a joyous offering by Sadhguru. With great reverence, we now invite our beloved Sadhguru to the stage.
This should be done at the end of the talk. Well, a fantastic day My engagement with rural Bharat is from a very early age. When I was 10, 11 years of age, I started cycling through small villages. On an average, every day I cycled 40 to 45 kilometers on the mud tracks just to see the village, just to see the people. We didn't have all these multi-sprocketed bicycles on those days. Single sprocket like this Robin Hood bicycle. But I pedaled and pedaled, and my engagement with the people, the way they lived, how we lived at home, and how the people are living in the villages, and the boys and girls of my age, what we are thinking of in our school, how we don't like the food that is served to us, and how these children have not eaten at all, kind of etched itself in my heart and my mind so deeply. I I, you know, the cooperative dairy started, and I used to watch these ladies and men also, but largely women, coming with milk pots in small steel or aluminum little vessels. From the biggest one would be 4 liters, 5 liters. Smallest ones are half a liter. That half a liter of milk they're bringing to put it into the dairy for money, and their little children are running around. I'm sure they've not had that milk in their life. So, I've always been thinking what to do about this. So I sat down, I lived on a very remote farm, and I sat down and wrote up over 800 pages of how we could do agriculture differently. But somebody in one of the Kaveri riots that happened in Bangalore, they burnt my car and my entire agricultural notes went away. How we could grow crops differently and make this happen. Various things I thought, but after we came here in… First I came to Coimbatore in 1987. Well, I had a mission on my mind which was not about anything like this. Focused on that for quite some time. And after 97, when Dhyanalinga happened, you know all those stories. Nobody thought I'll make it, but once I recovered, I just thought one first thing that came to me was how to, rejuvenate the rural spirit of India. As you know, we started Action for Rural Rejuvenation, which was about health, medical assistance, education, stuff like that. But being just one organization, people think we have done a lot, but it's just a drop in the ocean. What needs to happen and what's happened is disproportionate, because this needs to happen on a government scale. Organizations and individuals can do some things, make some difference, bring some smiles in people's faces, but if it really has to change, it has to happen on a national scale. That scale is the problem. Right now, here 63,000 players, looks like a big number, yes it is, because nothing like that has happened, unfortunately. But in a country of nearly 1.5 billion people, 63,000 people playing games in the village is a shame. Hello? Well, it's a good beginning. We are looking for some big sponsors who have kind of should come through this year. If that comes through, my commitment is by 2028, we must be in all the 28 states in the country. This is… this is not just about the sport or a particular sport that they are playing. It is essentially to reignite, to rekindle a different level of life in rural India, because what's happened in rural India is this. If you just look back 100 years ago, if agriculture means it happened like a celebration. Today is ploughing. There were no barbed wire fences. People as a community came and ploughed in everybody's land. When it rained, they started ploughing. For ploughing, there was a ploughing song. For weeding, there was a weeding song. For seeding, there was a seeding song. Harvest was full of song and dance. So agriculture was like a celebration, and it was a sacred duty that they were performing of providing food for their own families and providing food for everyone else. But today agriculture has become a commercial process, and every two to 3 acres is fenced, barbed wire fenced, and agriculture is always a backbreaking work. But today it's heartbreaking, not just backbreaking, unfortunately. So, various things are being done. Our FPO heroes are here, many of them. The farmer producer organizations, those ladies, they have done… I don't know the most recent numbers, but they have done some fantastic things, and many of them have multiplied their income by 300 to 800% the last 7 years. But still the problem is scale. We are right now working with about nearly 250,000 farmers, but that is still a drop in the ocean, because this is a large country with people. The only thing that we really have is demographic. So what kind of demographic? Population is all that we have, really. If our population is spirited, strong, vibrant, competent, inspired, we can be the greatest miracle on this planet. No, wait, if, there is a if. But if we leave our populations physically weak, mentally disturbed, unfocused, without competence, without capabilities, without skills, that danger is very much there. Then we will be a great disaster. So, this is the time right now. Because right now, we have over 50% of our nation's population is below 30 years of age. Right now, if we skill them, bring them to us, no nation on the planet can compete with this nation, because nobody has this kind of demographic. But this demographic dividend, if we don't cash in time, if you just wait for another 25, 30 years, then we will be 1 billion old people. That's not a small problem to handle. We are right now 1 billion young people. We must make it now. When we become 1 billion old people, what are we going to do? It's going to be a serious challenge. So this is the time, because nearly 60% of our population is in rural spaces. It's extremely important that we ignite this spirit in the villages. Well, a lot is being done, but it's not enough. The last 10, 20 years' time, a lot has happened in the country, tremendous steps we have taken. Our economy is growing faster than any other nation right now. We have many challenges, all sorts of challenges, which no other country has. We have the most complex challenges. But we have lived through 800 years of invasion and over 250 years of very strong occupation, so we are not new to challenges. We have handled our challenges well, and We are prospering, not just here, wherever Indians go, they're prospering. In United States, out of 500 Fortune 500 companies, 50 of them, the CEOs are Indians. But it's happening there, it's fantastic, but it needs to happen here. If this has to happen, we need invigoration of human spirit. It's not just about education, it's not just about training this and that. A spirited human being cannot be stopped. Yeah, there are three fantastic women, spirited. A spirited human being, irrespective of what difficulties we have, a spirited human being cannot be stopped. That spirit is important to bring that back. Then a sense of organization is important. In this sense, sport is that aspect which ignites that spirit in a massive way, and it also brings organization, that you learn to live with other people. You learn to live with your own team, which is the most difficult people. Hello? You play doubles? Did you ever play doubles? You did, but you can, but… Okay, tonight we're going to play a match with Sanya, me and her. But you must play in the same dress, okay? Okay. Otherwise, I'll get beaten. So anyway, this Gramotsavam, all of you, absolutely wonderful people here. You are for all these players who come from different places, these girls who come from Karnataka, the boys also from Chikkaballapur, I want to beat all the Chikkaballapur boys. They didn't understand what I'm saying. I want to beat them because… What? My mother is from Chikkaballapur, that's fine. So, for all of them, this spectators, all of you, is the best thing they could have gotten in their life. Not the check, not the trophy, you are the trophy for them. All the volunteers and the lead volunteers who've been working on this for last few months, all over the 7 states, the level of organization it's taken, and thousands of volunteers who participated in all this, whatever number of villages, 5,000 plus villages. I bow down to all of them. Without you, this wouldn't happen. And today's games, well, we need to understand that these Rekas and Manikandans of today, they are the springboard for tomorrow's making of great players in this country. See, this girl comes from a fishing village in in coastal Karnataka, and within 25–30 minutes she becomes a star here. So, this is the beauty of a game. I must tell you, the infancy or the very beginning of Gramotsavam, this games, how it started. Well, as a part of Action for Rural Rejuvenation, initially I personally started teaching inner engineering programs in the villages here. My Tamil was… But, I'm spirited and shameless, nobody can stop me. Whatever I am doing, I'm not bothered who is saying what. If they're praising me to glory, doesn't mean anything to me. If they're abusing me, doesn't mean anything to me. So I started teaching in Tamil something. Maximum I would have known about 33 words in the language. But I started teaching in Tamil and they all said, your Tamil is very sweet. Because I was speaking like a child. But they all came and little over 100 people in someone's home in a local village here. First day they came and after the program was over, we served a meal for all of them. Next day, half the people, nearly 50% of the people were missing. I said, what happened? They said, no, yesterday you served meals, we can't eat with those people, their caste is not nice. Whatever it was, I didn't know. They look like fine people to me, but something was not nice about them. Then I said, oh, because of caste, you won't come to the program? You won't allow them to come here, so I won't teach. I called off the second day and came back. I came home and thought, this is a 1,000-year-old problem. I'm not going to fix it overnight. Not going to be fixed just like that. So what to do? Then in 2 days I came up with an idea. I went back and said, okay, no food will be served. They said, okay, and they came back. Then we made them play. No scripture or no book or no tradition ever says you cannot play with them. It's So, then they started playing and once the game starts, it just takes over. Then we thought, okay, this is the way. So from then on, every program, there's no Isha Yoga programs, any programs, either in engineering, Bhavaspandana, anything that we do, there is always games. Because the purpose of spiritual process is to bring exuberance and abandon in what you're doing. A absolute sense of abandon. That happens not only to the players, even to the foolish spectators who don't do anything. They're also… I'm just being mean to you, it's okay? Somewhere I have to practice some meanness, otherwise I'm just being too nice. Hello? Please allow me, okay? Little bit of meanness you must allow me, otherwise what do I do? There's nobody to fight with, nobody to be mean with. Hello? Okay? Not with the players, only with the spectators. So from there, we have come this far, 7 states, 62 or 63,000, 62,000 players and all these villages. Well, it's good, but it's still not a solution. I'm not interested in doing good things in life. I'm interested in doing that which is a solution for the problems that we have. Because I don't have to do anything in my life for satisfaction. I am blissed out, I am not looking for satisfaction in my life. But this simple process of these young people playing here can be a solution to many problems. Now they're saying this is a solution for drug addiction, alcohol addiction. Yes, it's a solution for all the unnecessary divides that are there in the society. And it's a solution for making young men and women more fit and well. I'm sure those who have lost the game today will come back stronger next time, build some muscle. Hello? Next time the spike should be like this. Hello? Not like this. What? Chikkabalapur, I'm asking, next time spikes should be like this. Yes or no? Because… because sport is that kind of activity which you cannot do without being absolutely involved. The essence of life is an involvement. The problem with life is a whole lot of people go to work without any involvement. They go there because they need the salary. A whole lot of people do many things without any sense of involvement. They even get married without involvement. Yes, they do. Because you can even go to the temple, not God, here. Without involvement you can pray, without involvement you can meditate. Hello? Hey, many of you doing it or no? But without involvement you can't play a game. You will be exposed in one moment. One moment you're not involved, you're exposed and you're done for. So, will everybody become Olympic champions? No, and not necessary. If everybody becomes Olympic champion, what is the point going there? It is just a few people who strive beyond certain limits who get there, but others should play. To play means, you must understand, to play does not mean to win, to lose, to get championships. No, to play means to be playful. Hello? Important. Throw it back, huh? Huh? You're born in a cricketing country and you can't throw a ball back? What? Okay. Okay, you do one thing, if you don't have a ball at home, take a potato and throw it at each other. That's not… It's okay, it's okay. I'm just telling you, if you're not playful, human life will become bloody burdensome. It's not about going and winning some big medal. That may happen if you are good at it. If you are good at it, it may happen. Otherwise, it may not happen, all right? That's not the point. The point is, are you playful? In your simple activity, are you playful? If you are not playful, life will sit heavy on you. What great things are people doing in their lives? Just earning a bloody living. And for that, how much stress? Hello? What great things are this is a country where one of the most important teachings happen in a battlefield and the man is having a big smile on his face and talking profound things in a battlefield. This is that kind of land. This is that kind of civilization. And you guys to go sit in the office, you're stressed. To be married to one person, you're profoundly stressed. Hello? To have one or two children, very stressed. Some of the brahmacharis are also stressed. Nothing, simply just to do what is needed. Stressed simply because you are not playful. You are taking every silly thing that you do. You're not doing anything other than silly things, I want you to know. Silly, stupid things that you're doing, you have taken it so seriously, as if you are spinning this planet every day. Hello, are you the planet spinner? Planet spinners are here. You have to… What for? Before you know what's happening, you'll be dead, please know that. It's a brief life. In this brief life, if you have no playfulness, then doesn't matter what you're doing, it's not worth living. We want to bring this playfulness into every home, every village, every home, every person's life, a sense of playfulness. Hello? These boys, what? That girl is No, you're okay, you're not from a cricketing nation, it's all right. Indians can't do that. So, this is very important. This is a very important thing, that our villages in this great civilization, carrying a whole burden of poverty, problems, various things. If there is playfulness, you could even carry an empty stomach joyfully. Hello? Even a hungry stomach, you could carry it joyfully if you were a little playful. And if you are a little playful, there is enough scientific evidence, there is enough medical data to show one who is playful and pleasant within himself or herself, naturally their body and brains work much better. And if you want to do anything successfully, your body and your brains have to work better. That's all it is about. So I know some of you will be just watch a volleyball match and then you're imagining you're playing in Olympic and all, it's okay, I'm all right with that. Hello? You've been watching all this cinema and you go there and you come home and you also smash up 25 people in one shot. Hey, we're South Indians, huh? In one shot, 25 people will fall. So you have such dreams, it's all right. But you must know, it's just a dream. At least learn to throw a ball, catch a ball, at least a potato in the kitchen. Do something playful, please. You don't have to have a ball, you don't need a coat, you don't need to become a great champion. Some people will become, everybody is not a champion, all right? Hello? Some people will become champions, not everybody will become champions. And that's how it's always going to be. Some people only will become champions, but everybody can be playful. Now, all these three ladies are there in different disciplines of the sport. I would like to see that they work to bring some playfulness even in the international games. I want them to… Oh. If you're like this, you don't play better. You can laugh and play. You can disarm your opponent with a big smile. Why not? But everybody thinks you're like this, you'll play better. No, you must… I think one great example you can pick on is, somebody asked me, I was meeting one British celebrity on the Manasarovar bank, she was supposed to interview me. And she's interviewing me and said, if there is one person on this planet, living or dead, that you would like to have dinner with, who is that? I, without batting an eyelid, I said, Ronaldinho. She said, why? He's a footballer. I said, no matter what's happening on the field, with extreme skill, he's got such a big smile. Smile, she's always smiling, she's not a problem. Chess player. See, don't think if you're like this, your brains will work better. No. You have to have your skills, of course, that's a different matter. You have to practice that, do whatever. But by becoming serious, your brains or your body doesn't work better, actually it works less. There is substantial scientific evidence now to show that your body and your brains work best. Whether you're in a playfield or in your office or your home, you're taking care of your children, you're with your family, wherever the hell you are, your body and brains should work well. Yes or no? So you must be playful. It's very important you're playful. You're becoming very serious already. So, this Gramotsavam, once again, I would like to, express my gratitude to every one of them. I can't name too many people, but too many people involved, but particularly those villages where they supported, the people who came as spectators, who jumped, forgot who they are, screamed and yelled like children, they are the important ones. It's because of them that this happens. To all of them. And it's taken a tremendous amount of effort from our volunteers, the core volunteers who worked for this. I won't thank them because they need to do better. I don't want them to think they've finished the job. No, it's just started. We have 28 states and some union territories. We need to do that in the next 2 to 3 years' time because I want you to understand this. In most of the villages in this country, well, we call them villages, but actually nearly 50–60% of the villages are just slums. There are no basic amenities, there is not enough nourishment, you can see that, their skeletal system has not grown fully. The generation now is getting better. If you look at the the previous generation, you see they have been undernourished. That means right from childhood they did not eat well. We want to see that the next generation that comes up on the springboard of these boys and girls who are here and these Rekas and Manikandans, I want to see that the next generation grows to its full size and they play. Play the game of life well, not just volleyball and throw ball. They must play the game of life well. For this, you must be a sport. Hello? You must be a sport. Are you game for life? That's it, let's make it happen. Thank you very much. Once again, our gratitude to these fantastic ladies and the minister who took the trouble of coming here. We hope we strike something with the union government and see how it can be taken to every state. And all of you, if you stand with us, I'm sure we can make this happen. Thank you very much once again. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sadhguru, for your inspiring words of wisdom.
Music.
Their unwavering support, it would not have been possible to conduct an event like this. We would like to thank our gold sponsors, Aditya Birla Capital, Sun Life Insurance Company Limited, silver sponsors, HDFC Ergo, Bharat Petroleum, Isha Life, Niva Bupa Health Insurance, Tata AIA Life Insurance, and CSR partners, CG Power, Varindra Construction.